Doing the work that I do, I'm often asked about books that I would recommend. This is a book that I cannot stop recommending to everyone at the minute. It's not because I have to, because every time I read it, something shifts for me. It's The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. So as a Jack Canfield trainer, I often teach in my workshops about the success principles, and more so on believing it's possible and releasing the brakes and the power of visualization. And what I really love about this book is that there's not too many texts or books out there that dive into the power of visualization and manifesting in a really simple way. And I really love Neville's approach to this. And he has this wonderful phrase in this, which is about assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And he talks about how it's not about visualizing it from a third party, but it's actually about stepping in to that feeling. Visualize that feeling of what it would feel like if you'd already achieved your goals. And why this is really important is because it's been a really great addition and an accessory to the things that I teach. Because as we know from the work that I teach, when you visualize a goal as already completed, your brain does the most miraculous of things. I did a deep dive, which I'll put a little description in the description box, about how I visualize my own success of achieving a TEDx dream, and also about having my book as a #1 international best-selling book. And when you start to visualize a goal as already completed, what happens is the brain does this thing called structural tension. So if you play a movie in your mind of that feeling of what would it feel like to walk out, in my case, on that famous TEDx carpet, on that red spot, feeling all those feelings of the noise, of the crowd, the rounds of applause, the physical feeling of standing on that soft red carpet. When you do that over and over, the brain creates what we call structural tension. It starts to work out, how do we go from the current reality to where we really want to go? And it starts to bridge that gap. That's when your awareness starts to increase. That's when opportunities start to suddenly appear, and then you can take action on it. It's a bit like right now, you're probably not thinking about your right foot. Well, now you are. But where was that information previously? It was still there, but because you cannot possibly take in all the information that's going on around you, your brain had just filtered that out for a second. So what that tells us is that if we could use the power of our awareness and visualization techniques, we can start to filter all the information in our brain to help us achieve the goals that we want. Just like what I did when I started to assume the feeling of that wish of the TEDx dream and writing a #1 international best-selling book, then suddenly all of the information started to appear. Conversations with people, going out to LA and then meeting Becca Hessel. And she said, "Ricky, we are collaborating on a book. Would you like to be a part of it?" I was like, yes. And because I kept playing that movie over and over and over and assuming that feeling of that wish fulfilled, that's what started to open up all those opportunities. So that's why I really love recommending the book. My call would be to you that if you are doing your vision boards, if you're doing the affirmations and something just hasn't stuck just yet, then I'd recommend picking this book up, because Neville, unfortunately, is no longer around, but this text has stood the test of lifetime, really. And the information in this really goes into great context about assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So if you're struggling with your vision boards, or you're struggling with your affirmations, or wanting to achieve your goals, then pick up the book. Or if you like, you can head over to the video that's coming up on the screen now, where I take a little bit of a deep dive into how you can use this to achieve your goals in a 60-second mental rehearsal. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.